Hi friends, I'm Aarti Bhatia and I'm going to tell you the transit of Mercury, which is going to be there from 7th of February 2019 to 25th of February 2019 in the Aquarian sign. See, Mercury is going to be in Aquarius in the major famous nakshatra of Dhanishta, major nakshatra Dhanishta. Then it is going to be in Shatbhisha and Purva Bhadrapada. And it is such a quick movement that there are so many things that are going to happen, and you might feel a little confused in doing that because you might be jumping from one place to another and very quickly in that. I'm going to tell you all the transit impacts over all the 12 houses and 12 rashis and sun signs also, and lagna especially. And along with that, I'm going to tell you what actually Mercury is. Mercury is our communication. Mercury is our relationship with the outer world, how we communicate, how we relating to each other, how we are communicating in not only personal issues but in work also. Mercury is our business, how we are doing that in communicating in our business. So first, it is going to be in Dhanishta, which is ruled by Mangal, and then Dhanishta is a very you know what, very famous and famous personalities, and very money wise very lucky planet. It is a moneyed planet, you can say, and it is very musical also. And money is going to be there, so you might be too much concentrated on the money. And Dhanishta people are normally, the influence of the nakshatra is very kind and respected, and one whom we can respect. So Mercury is going to be in that kind of energy, so it's going to be very subtly dependent on famous personalities and influenced by them. And then it's going to be about money and money. And again, it's going to be in Shatbhisha, which Shat means 100 stars. And this nakshatra is ruled by Rahu. And somebody told me very earlier in my career when I was doing studying the nakshatra, Shatbhisha has a very it has a circular motion of life. It shows and denotes the circular motion of life, birth, our growth, then we are progressing, and then we're declining, and then the end of the life, it denotes that. And there is a very famous story about it also. I would like to share it. It'll just take 2 minutes. During the phase of Ramayana, when Ravana came as a sadhu to in front of Sitama, Lakshmana make a line, a fine line, and one should not cross that line. So that is what Shatbhisha energy is. Although it has 100 stars, 100 medicinal values, and it is very powerful, but it has a fine line, and it shows where to stop. So we should know where to stop, not to go ahead in any kind of relationship, not to cross our lines in business, not to take that kind of quick risk also, not even in business, not in relationship, never ever. And one has to, it teaches us one has to have a limit also. And it is very Shat Bhisha is very what do you say, it is confined. It wants one to confine to their place only, and don't go overboard it, and don't take any too much risky venture, especially people who are dealing with shares. They should not go overboard. And it has a very strong tendency to do the impossible. So any impossible problem you have, it has the strength to solve it. So I think, and Rahu also has the strength to solve it, and that is the nakshatra ruler. So I think this is the energy, that kind of energy Mercury is going to be in that nakshatra. And then Purva Bhadrapada also some of the time. And in spite of so many people around, you might feel that there is a lot of communication going on. I'm on a number of media places, and number of people are looking up for me, but still you might want to be alone. And it's not about loneliness. It's about being alone, introspecting and thinking about oneself. And it is a very, see, Purv Bhadrapadra. Bhadra means a person who's very gentle, a gentlemanly person. So you are going to be a gentleman and slower, a little slower at the pace of thinking and doing and taking decisions. And it's not that kind of energy which is going to push you forward in spite of many people around you, in spite of so many things around you. You might feel to sit and introspect, and it's a very lucky thing, and it is ruled by Guru. So it's going to be under the influence, Mercury is going to be the under influence of these planets. And I can tell you that whatever, to the best of my knowledge, I can only tell you that. And I'm going to tell you the lagnas, the all 12 lagnas who are going to be affected by it. In Aries, it is going to be in the 11th house. So Mercury in the 11th house is always a good news, because goodness is going to be there, especially in the concerns of money, income, financial gains, confidence. It's going to be really wonderful, and you're going to be socially active, and there are so many new friends you're going to acquire also, because 11th house is also a house of friendship. And the seventh aspect goes to the fifth house. In that sense, your love life is going to be wonderful, and you will always feel that yes, even if there was a little communication earlier with the person of your dreams, now the communication is also going higher, and Mercury being the ruler of communication is going to be really wonderful and soul satisfying for people of Arians origin. And then Taurians, I can tell you the Taurians, it is going to be in the 10th house. So there could be a career move and a career better move, and then business is also going to grow. Family life is going to be good. Your life partner might have a little some problem, but it can overcome, and you can also help. And there could be new work also coming up. And the seventh aspect is about the house. You could be spending a lot of time not only with your partner but your house also, and so many renovation you're thinking about and changes, and these changes are going to be wonderful, I must tell you this. Now we are going to the Geminis. It is going to be Geminis, it is going to be in the 9th house. So there could be long distance, there could be travel, there could be people, an association from your maternal grandparents, and you could always think about them, or they are going to be very connected with you. And there could be, you might be thinking of some hereditary money, or a knowledgeable, a spiritual growth I can see for people. And some college days friends could also come up, and there is intelligence and professional growth also I can see. Now we moving towards Cancerians. So Cancerians, it is going to be in the 8th house. It could be a little I must tell you that it could be a little disturbing, in the sense that it is already the communication part is not going to be that good. But yes, there could be some connection or some good news from the brothers and sisters, and they are going to help you. And if you are going to be argumentative, be very clear, because you can lose the arguments, and you need some decisions, heavy decisions need to be made, and you need to make them with patience, and think twice, and then take some new decisions regarding work and anything. So you need to be little more patient and let the time pass. And then there could be the time of, as I told you, the time of introspection, where you need to introspect on what you are planning or what you are going to do. Now we're moving towards Leo. For Leo, the Mercury is going to be in the 7th house. So partnership is going to be wonderful. Even if you're getting a partnership in love life, as in life partner, it is going to be really wonderful. You could communicate and express whatever you're feeling at the right moment and the right time. And it is good for the family also. And your growth, personal growth from the 7th aspect is also going to be there. You're going to be more socially inclined, and people are going to be really just catching up with your charm, and you would charm them up. And then career goals are also going to be good. So in totality, there are so many things that are moving positive for you. As far as Virgos are concerned, we're moving towards Virgo. For Virgos, it is going to be in the sixth house. It could be a little animical behavior from people around you, and the health issues are maybe they are going to come up for you. So don't need to take any arguments. Don't argue, and there could be some legal issues coming up. So you must sign with very clarity that what you are signing, and there should be some control over your language also. So you need to be very professional, and there could be a long distance journey also. From the seventh aspect, you can go there. Professionally, you're going to spend money, but yes, the communication would be better, and the long journeys are going to be fruitful for you. Now we move to the Libras, and Libra, it is in the house of knowledge. So you're going to gain knowledge and wisdom, and students are going to be really wonderful, doing well. Even if there is good money that I can see for you in your work and financial gains, I can see my students are going to be more concentrated, and love life is also going to be really wonderful for you, Librans. It's going to be really nice, and you're going to really enjoy it after a long time. Scorpios, it is going to be the fourth house. So not I'm not that happy about it, and I can't say that you need to be you might be very energetic, and you might be arguing on a number of things, and it could be a trivial and a very small thing also you are arguing on. So you need to be very, very careful, and you need to avoid the arguments, and there should not be, the talk should be very careful, even if it is going to be professional. So you need to be very careful with the professional relationships also, and your colleagues, and especially the bosses, and anything related to your work should be dealt well with. And you need to take very good care of your health also. Now we move to the Sagittarius, and Sagittarius, it is going to be in the third house. So since Mercury is going to be in the third house, it is going to be lucky for you, especially the communication with your brother and sisters and siblings are going to be good. And then new opportunities might fall in your lap, and there would be new challenging also, but better times ahead, I must tell you. Yes, you could feel a more lucky face in your life, because see, from the seventh aspect, it is looking up at the house of luck, the ninth house. So it might be a wisdomful time that you're going to gain enlightenment, or something related to more knowledge and wisdom you might go into. Now we move towards the Capricorns are going to be, the Mercury is going to be in the second house, and there are, yes, there are challenges, and there could be some spiritual growth again, but it could be that you might feel that you're moving in a relationship or something 2 houses ahead, and then you're moving 1 house back, and 4 houses ahead, and 3 houses back. And in that sense, it could be a up or down and upheaval phase, because you need to take very good care of not only your health and family, but I think you need to be careful for the time being, especially for the health, and your health or the health of a person in your family. So it's going to be little up and down, but rather being very negative, it is going to be good for you also. It's just a precaution that I'm saying that. Now we move toward the Aquarians. It's going to be in the Lagna, and it's going to be really, really good. New wisdom will fall to you. Your partner is going to enjoy your the nearness, and there would be surprises also coming up for you, and very nice surprises in the family, and you're going to really enjoy the phase. But you need to be very careful about the language what you're using. Otherwise, it's going to be a really wise thing, because you're going to charm others with your language. It could be especially people who are very communicative, and in the process of communication, or somebody could be a new work could fall into your place, and new work related to you know what, portals, different portals of communication. It could be some app, it could be a RJ, a jockey, journalism, something related to mass communication is going to fall in your lap, and you're going to really, really enjoy it. Now we move towards the 12th sign, which is Pisceans. And for Piscean, it is going to be in the 12th house, house of long journeys and abroad journeys. You need to take care of the health also, and some issues might come up. Legal issues might poke in, but they're not going to be very disturbing. So you need to spend only money, but be careful with the money you are going to invest in your work. So you need to think again and again, and think properly about it. Friends, this is a small effort by me for the Mercury transit, which is going to be from 7th February to 25th. I think 25th, it's going to change, 24th February 2019. Please, please, please subscribe to my channel. Please look on for other videos also, and do subscribe and share, my friends. Thank you so much.